Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If any cross-watcher wants to watch this, of course, you're always welcome. Let's use this reading to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that has come into your life. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm so grateful that you've been guided here. Let's call in our spirit guides now, see what loving messages they have for you today. Spirit, please share with me any messages of guidance. What is it that you want me to hear? What is it that you need me to know? I am listening for you now. I have ebb and flow. Absolutely. So boy, sometimes we got to go with the flow, right? We got to go with the flow. And right now, I feel like you're flowing in the right direction is how it just came into me, like a river flows in one direction. But I do feel like there's bumps on the road, like anybody, but nothing that I'm really upset about or worried. I feel like they're just like everyday bumps. And I feel like whatever you feel like you're going through, you're not going through like whitewater rafting. You are just kind of like cruising down a river is how I feel like in an inner tube. And you're going to get to your destination, but go with the flow. Go with the flow. I have a night watch. Okay, so that is coming into me as, I guess I want to say resting when I sleep. There's a little bit of an energy spirit just said, like, we visit you when you sleep. And I know as a psychic medium that our lost loved ones do come and visit us when we are sleeping, just to check on us and to make sure we're okay. So you could have somebody that has passed recently or in the last couple of years that is always on your mind. And oh, my hands are tingling. So this is a feeling of whoever that is in your thoughts and prayers, they're checking on you and they just want to know you're okay. So, so somebody from the spirit world is out there. So we'll just put that up there as a prayer and say thank you. Thank you for checking on me. Taste before judging. Okay, so a feeling of giving somebody a chance. Okay, giving somebody a chance is how it came into me. I guess, you know, don't judge a book by its cover, something like that. Also, let's see what we have for everybody. I have the Master. Okay, so that's my devil. Oh, that's my devil in this deck. Right out of the gate, we got a devil. I have a King of Swords. Boy, I got to tell you what I'm feeling. I have a Sun. Ooh, good for you. And I have a 5 of Lightning that came out right behind it. This came into me as you put somebody in their place. Good for you. That either you stood up to somebody or you said, I'm not doing this anymore. Or, you know what, you lied to me, you cheated on me, goodbye. So you stood up to somebody is how it came into me. Probably wasn't that easy. And I do feel like it was probably a lot of, you know, round and round we go. There could have been just a lot of hostile energy around that particular connection. And then the sun comes out is how I feel. And you know what? That's okay. It's sometimes we have to go through those difficult times to get to appreciate when something is really good. But you stood up for yourself and you stood your ground and you are stronger than you think, Spirit just said. So whatever's coming next, you know that you're a survivor of some kind, you know, emotionally, or some of you even physically, you know, you might have been threatened in a physical way somehow. But a Knight of Cups. Yeah. Oh boy, you got something better. I have an 8 of Cups. Walking away, walking away. You were smart. You know, I'm going to say it that way. I think you chose the right path. You chose you, Spirit just said. So you chose the right path. You chose love. You chose, there's got to be, look at the strength. Look how strong you are. I love that. Look at how determined she is. She's just kind of like, you know, don't screw with me. Don't screw with me. I wanted to say the F word, but I'm not an F word person. So, but this Knight of Cups coming in, and you deserve this kind of love. So it is coming into me as a very romantic love. I want to go with that for a minute, because maybe it's a love that you've never had before, a deep love. Maybe somebody, it's a charming love, they're saying. Like maybe somebody hasn't ever been this romantic. You know, maybe you've been in relationships. You could have met somebody when you were really young, and you didn't do the whining and dining and the romantic energy, you know, that you can do and afford to do when you're a little bit older and you're adults. So this could be, this time around, I almost feel like I just danced around the dance floor. And I know people don't really dance like that anymore, but I just felt like it could be a past life memory I'm feeling, but it felt like I was like waltzing, and I don't know how to waltz. Waltz, I think. I don't know how to dance like that, but I felt like I was dancing, and I was like floating and spinning and lively music and just having a time of my life. 10 of Pumpkins, beautiful, just this happy energy. You deserve to be happy. I have a 7 of Swords. Clarification on that 7, please, Spirit. You're strong. You're stronger than you think you are. Okay, so you have this Star and you have the 7 of Swords coming in at the same time. And it's almost like a battle with myself that I don't believe that there's somebody out there, or all the good ones are taken, that I'll believe it when I see it. I think bottom of the deck, I have a High Priestess. Believe in yourself more, okay? Bottom of the deck, and I have a Chariot moving forward. And I have bottom of the deck, I have a King of Potions, King of Cups. So does Spirit have something better for you? Yes, all right? Whoever hurt you in the past isn't this person. And that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about that if somebody lied to you, cheated on you, ghosted you, Spirit did you a favor and remove them from your life, because this King of Cups, I'm going to say your king has arrived, okay? And they're going to treat you like gold. And it's just a feeling of, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and I want you to know it. I want to show it to you. I want to show you that you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. And some of you have maybe never had that, never been treated like a queen on a pedestal or a king on his throne. And you do deserve that. We all deserve that. We all deserve to feel like somebody really, really wants to be in our life and that we're important to them. And I feel like if this hasn't arrived yet, I feel like that is the connection. That is at least the energy I'm feeling. If this is in your life right now, claim it, own it, comment, let me know that it has arrived. But we'll manifest together until this does, and we'll just keep manifesting. Denial. What truth about yourself are you avoiding that could be interfering with your openness to love? When I just said that 7 of Swords could be the lies that we tell ourselves, there isn't anybody out there. All the good ones are taken. Everybody's a liar. Everybody's a cheat. No, not everybody. There are good people still in this world, and there's somebody out there for you, and you have to keep that hope alive, Spirit just said, and keep believing that we have somebody for you. And that is, they're saying just keep moving forward, just keep moving on, okay? And we're going to get you there is how it's coming in. I have a separation. Even though we're not together right now, our separation is only temporary. We've already had so many lifetimes together, and we have so many more to come. So you could have a twin flame or a soulmate in separation that's searching for you. I want to find you, and I'm going to find you in this lifetime. I haven't found you yet, but I will. And just remember, these types of energies are already predetermined. They are predestined, okay? We are... we're predestined to meet, and it's always this feeling of, I'm never going to meet this person, but it's already in your soul contract in this lifetime. So we are just anticipating it, would be a way to say it. I'm just anticipating it for it to arrive, because I wouldn't have been foolish enough when I wrote my soul contract on my way here to say that I don't want the love of my life in my life, right? So just trust yourself, trust your soul, that your soul is even taking care of you, and that your soul wants you to be happy, and they're going to make sure you're happy. Priorities, even though your heart longs for me, you realistically don't have the time in your life for me right now. And I did just have that in my Scorpio reading also. So I just reminded my Scorpios that you are a priority. You need to be a priority. And anybody that gives you less than putting you first isn't going to be good enough for you, because over time, you know, if you're the person who's putting all the energy in, you're the person who's giving, you're always there for them, you're always scheduling, you're always going out of your way to make sure that you guys spend time together. They're not coming to you all the time, you know, so you need to be a priority in this person's life, because if you're not a priority in the beginning, guess what? They're not going to all of a sudden down the road, like 5 years from now, go, oh, now you're my priority, you know? So you need to be important to them right from the start. I have a friend. We share a connection with a mutual friend or an acquaintance. There's a new door opening here. So maybe we are meeting through a friend of a friend, and we have that in common, and that's how we meet. So that could be how this person's coming into your life. So keep your eyes open. If you're invited to anything, if friends invite you to Halloween parties coming up, go. You know, just get yourself out there, meet new people. I have a moon. I have the moon. I have a 2 of Wands. I have a Knight of Cups. Look at the butterflies. Oh, I love that. The butterflies are just like, you know, taking off. Gorgeous. And I have a 5 of Cups. I think you're struggling with fear of being disappointed. Okay. And I get it. If you've been hurt, or you've been hurt more than once, you know, a lot of us have. You know, this isn't your first rodeo, so to speak. But it doesn't mean that the next time isn't going to be the best. Okay. It doesn't mean that the next time isn't amazing. Now, I do like this moon in this particular deck with this 2 of Wands, because I love these letters. And I almost like, I'm going to ask Spirit to help me with the letters. Let's do that, because I've got them right in front of me. Spirit, which letters are you steering me to? So I'm just going to, you know, intuitively go to these letters. All right. So they're steering me to an L. I have an O. I have a D. I have a W. I have a G. I have an A. I have an N. And I have an S. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. So those letters could be connecting to you. I also have this romantic prince coming in, is how it's coming into me. I have a romantic prince, Prince Charming, okay, coming into me. A little bit of a romance of a lifetime, okay. Sometimes people blow you away. Not everybody's romantic, right? Some people are a hopeless, this could be a hopeless romantic, that it's just in their nature. And you say, oh, you're a hopeless romantic, aren't you? And they're like, yeah, I know, I can't help it. I always have been. And I never had anybody to be hopelessly romantically in love. So they could be really enjoying that part of themselves, that I love this part of myself, and I want to share this part of myself with somebody. So we've got a hopeless romantic. How fun. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a a King of Cups. King of Cups. A lot of very fulfilling energy coming in. So definitely love. Okay. A very emotional relationship, Spirit saying, I love you, you love me. We're not afraid to share, they're saying. We're not afraid to express ourselves. So this is somebody who is not going to hold back with I love you. They're going to let you know they love you, and they're going to tell you, and they're going to show you. So they express themselves. I have a 6 of Wands. That is coming into me as I can't believe that you want me. So you are amazing to them, and they're just kind of thrilled that, you know, somebody like you wants to be with them, you know, so they're proud to be with you. I'm going to say it that way. Let's see what else they have to say. Beautiful. I have a no. The spark is gone. They've chosen to let go and move on. So is that my past? Is that, you know, what happened? And sometimes we just grow apart, right? Sometimes we have relationships that for whatever reason, they have exhausted that connection for why Spirit brought us together to begin with. And you can say the spark is gone. We lost interest. We just drifted apart, you know, so you could have had something like that happen to you. And then you worry about, is this next connection going to do the same thing? A dead end. You've reached a dead end. Choose to lead with dignity. Keep your head up high. You could have chosen to walk away from a connection. They had shared with me that you're very strong. I have a yes, newfound courage. They worked up the courage to express their feelings. And they're saying this month, I have a feeling that this person is very, how do I want to say it? Expressive, okay? That they love to tell you they love you. They love to tell you how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how, you know, I love your eyes. I love your outfit. You know, very complimentary. So maybe you're not used to that. Maybe you're not used to somebody being so nice to you. And so you can take it when you get it. Nothing else to do. There's nothing you could have done differently. Challenges teach you. Everything is as it should be in the month of May. You're always exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. Don't ever second guess your past. Don't ever second guess your choices. Don't have any regrets, you know, for what you did in the past. Just stay in the present and look ahead to the future. Let's see what else they have for you with this hopeless romantic comes charging in. Here he is, or she. Relaxed energy. I talked about this in one of my collective readings this morning that we'll be posting. It's when we fall in love, it should be peaceful. It should feel very comfortable to you. It should be a very relaxed energy. You shouldn't be nervous. It should feel like you just, you know, found your home. And when you have anxiety around it or stress or, you know, use that as a red flag because it should be very peaceful. And like you just met the person who's supposed to be in your life. So keep that in mind just as far as energy goes. Okay. If you feel peaceful, comfortable, at home with somebody, then that's a really good sign that you're with somebody that you should be with. I have you're going through a transformation. The number 34, I had the number 19 in this card. Your life is about to change. Okay. And you know, that's something that you can't even prepare for, right? That somebody comes into your life and where do we go from here? Are we going to be together forever? Are we going to get married? Are we going to change homes? Are we going to move? And Spirit just said it to me, this sense of we are going to have a lifetime together. So we're going to be making a lot of decisions together. Over a period of time. So we're going to have a lifetime together to make those decisions. Cool. You're going to be with this person. I have guidance, the number 15. Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to your inner voice. Trust them. They're sending you messages through spirit readers like myself, spirit guides like myself, other readers, signs from the universe. Okay. anything. I just got the number 222. That could be a number that's important around this connection. So we'll just grab that. I have a 2 of Wands again. What's ahead of me? What's my future? Where are we headed? I have a 7 of Cups. I have a 9 of Wands. And I have a 3 of Wands. Okay, a lot of wand energy. So this is coming into me as movement. Okay, those flames and candles are flickering. I have movement. I have forward movement. I'm taking action. And I want to say burning desire is how it just came into me. So there is a sense of maybe we really do desire each other. Maybe it's you know, just a great physical connection, great chemistry, but definitely a burning desire with this forward movement and planning ahead. So I'm definitely in agreement with that. After, it's almost a sense of like after weeding out all the garbage, after weeding out all the, this person went nowhere, this was a loser, this was a ghoster, I wasted my time with this one. I had to like throw away the bad ones, the bad apples to get to this one. But it was worth it because now I know what it feels like to really want somebody and really want to be with somebody, not just settle or it's okay, we'll see where it goes. So it's much more exciting than that. It's much more exciting. I have an 8 of Potions. Yeah, walk after, I'm going to say after, you know, getting rid of all the experiences that didn't serve you, that you walked away from, or it ended for whatever reason. I have a Chariot. This is moving forward, this forward action, this burning desire, this is like Santa Claus. This is the Night Before Christmas tarot, something like that, right? It's Santa Claus, you know, delivering presents. It did come into me as a special day, a special event, okay? Not necessarily Christmas, but it came into me as a special day. So we could meet on a significant day. We could meet, it's almost a feeling of I met my person on my birthday, you know, like that was my gift to myself. Like it feels like it's one of those stories that you tell people that, you know, I was out celebrating with my friends. We were having a good time. And I met I met my person that I fell in love with on my birthday, you know, like I feel like that was the best gift of all. So there's something going on with that to me. That would be really exciting if that happened. And I have a 5 of Candles, 5 of Wands. It came into me a little bit as there's a part of me that holds back when things get good. There's a part of me that I try not to be afraid. I try not to be a runner, but I'm just so sick of being hurt over and over again that I do hold back a part of myself, even when it's the best. And I get it. I get it. Nobody wants to be hurt. Bottom of the deck, I have a 6 of Presents, 6 of Pentacles. So there's a lot more give and take in this connection. There's a lot more balance in this connection than you've had in the past. This is somebody a lot more giving, and you're not used to that. You're not used to somebody giving to you. I feel like you've had some takers. You've had some takers, and those takers get old after a while, don't they? You know, it's like, come on. All right, let's see what else we have. Tell me. I have love. I want to make love to you, which I've never experienced before. I want intimacy in every way possible with you. So I can't wait to make love to you. I can't wait to hold you in my arms. If this hasn't happened yet, you know, that is what's out there in the universe that wants to be with you. You are mine. We are meant for each other. There's no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We're made for each other. And I like to think that. I like to think that the person who comes into your life that's filled with that peaceful energy and that sense of comfort, that you are made for each other. Your paths crossed for a reason. This is predestined, Spirit said. So you are made for each other. And they just say, just keep believing. For those of you that are like rolling your eyes at me right now and saying, yeah, right, Kath, just keep believing for me. Okay, just keep the faith. Because it's all, of course, it's all in divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. We are on the journey in divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust. Did I just say that? And have faith that all will work out beautifully. That is all we can do. That is all we can do is trust and believe. So we're going to put this out into the universe. We are going to claim this reading. We are going to ask Spirit to bring this to us now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. I want to thank all my Sagittarius for being here today. I'm very, very grateful that you joined me. I'm very grateful for all my subscribers and anybody that's new to my channel. Welcome. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. And in the meantime, my Sag, I will see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.